Tonight, residents in Shelby Township are fired up over cleaning up a toxic site they fear could be putting their children's health at risk.
And they voiced their concern at a town hall meeting held by the Township Board. 7 Action News reporter Cheryl Choden just came out of that meeting just a short time ago. And Cheryl, what are people saying tonight about this?
Well, Carolyn, the people are very concerned, and the experts are concerned about a chemical called TCE. They say it comes from a degreaser that was used at the plant years ago. They say tests show it's in the groundwater and the soil, and it causes cancer if there is direct contact.
The threat occurs if humans come into contact in any way, form, or manner with that chemical. That's where the threat is.
The auditorium was packed with people who were concerned about cancer-causing chemicals found in the groundwater and the soil at the site of the former Ford Visteon plant at 23 Mile and Mound Road, a site that has adjacent baseball fields where young people play and even a newer neighborhood nearby.
It reminds me when I lived in Pennsylvania and 3 Mile Island blew up and the property values decreased 75% in 24 hours.
A study by a well-known environmental doctor who gave the presentation and binders filled with more than 8,000 pages of information drew more questions than answers.
What we've been talking about here today causes everybody a little uneasiness, especially when I'm talking about my grandson playing in the backyard.
Anybody who is having these kind of symptoms or feel like they're sick, they really do need to visit the website and see what's going on.
There was even an emotional exchange between a worker for the Department of Environmental Quality and the lawyer for the township about who knew what and when.
You asked why aren't we there? How would we even know that when
I didn't ask why you weren't there.
You did. You said why weren't you at the meeting?
No, I didn't say. I said, let me rephrase.
Meanwhile, the expert, Dr. Jim Dragon, told the people who are concerned about their kids and grandkids and then property values, there is a way to clean up all this contamination. It would cost about $150 million, would take about a year, and take a judge to give the go-ahead to do it. The question is, will all the parties tied up in a lawsuit about the property and the contamination go along?
Ford Motor Company is going to pay for it. The judge is going to order, in our belief, them to get started right away. They have not brought a plan forward, and until they do, we're pushing to have our plan submitted by Dr. Dragon as the roadmap to get the site cleaned.
Now, the experts say that one of the safeguards to all this is that the cement slab that the original plant was on is still there and will stay there for now, and they say that kind of keeps the danger underground. Also, township officials say that they have put the study, not all 8,000 pages, but they've condensed it and put it on their township website. So they kind of joked a little actually and said if you can't sleep one night and you want to stay up one night, all night, you can read the entire study. Again, also township officials say that for now they feel like it's okay for kids to play on those baseball fields, and the neighborhoods surrounding the area, they say right now, are safe. In Shelby Township, I'm Cheryl Choden, 7 Action News.
Well, hopefully that calmed the fears a lot of those neighbors who have to stay there for now until everything's cleaned up. Thank you much, Cheryl, for the live report. Now, the former Ford plant site covers about 205 acres in Shelby Township. Ford bought the site back in 1961 and continued operations there until the year 2000. Then in 2006, the carcinogen TCE was discovered in the groundwater. The projected cost to clean up the site, as you heard Cheryl say, $150 million to possibly be paid by Ford Motor Company.